Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
What are you, Steamboat Willie?
I was trying to do the Old Spice theme song.
I was doing Steamboat Willie.
You were doing Steamboat Willie?
Ready?
Wait, do Steamboat Willie.
Okay, stop. We don't want to pay Disney.
Okay. Wait, I've already been contacted on my phone. Disney's lawyers have sued us.
Oh, you have the app. Why do you have the Disney app? That's like
they track you everywhere.
That's like having Hitler on your phone. Actually, I love Disney.
This podcast brought to you by the Disney Plus channel. Debut.
We are actually going to be hosts on that streaming service.
Oh, you are?
We are.
Wow.
No, we are.
We are.
You didn't get the email?
I didn't get the email.
You didn't get the email?
Wait, you're getting paid on this and I'm not, right?
Wait, no. I don't think Disney knows yet.
Oh, okay.
That's the problem.
Speaking of, do you see that deal that was out there to subscribe for 3 years at a prepaid rate?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I already did it.
Did you?
Yeah, I prepaid.
Oh, I'm poor. I don't have a job, so I have to wait till I have a job.
It works out to be like $4 a month if you prepay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's
shit,
cheap
for
as hell.
for 3 years? Sure, I'll pay for
it's
it.
going up after the first year.
Of course. Which is why I did that deal.
Of course, yeah.
So this is We Should Be Better at This, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a show.
Yeah, we have a show.
That's right. Yeah, it is. What's your name?
My name is Eric Leckie.
Nice to meet you. I'm Chris.
Hey, how's it going?
Pleasure. We actually shook hands.
Yes.
That is
that was good. It was a visual
retarded.
joke that does not work on podcasting or radio.
Especially since we're in a restaurant that's not open yet.
Yes. And your music at the top, Breaking the Girl by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
You like that?
I do. Little old school Red Hot Chili Peppers.
They played that live when I saw the Rams' first game back in L.A.
Oh, my goodness,
when
really?
it was 174 degrees out.
Yeah.
And 174,000 people showed up.
Yeah. You're not exaggerating.
17 million died.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
My dad always used to
Never
say
forget.
he wishes for it to snow in L.A., and I said, why? He goes, because 1 million people would die.
At least.
It would really cleanse the population.
At least.
Can you imagine if we had like the snow that they get in like a Texas snowstorm or like a New York snowstorm or something like that in LA, just unexpected.
Not even that. If they just took the high desert weather down here and threw it into
but unexpected, where no one knew it was about to happen.
Like it drops in Inglewood. Yeah. It's going to be a problem.
You seen that SNL sketch with Will Ferrell and Anna Gasteyer where they're news people and they read everything from the teleprompter and then the teleprompter goes down and within like 3 minutes they're like eating each other and like burning stuff. Yeah. I think that's exactly what would happen in LA. It would be like, oh, there's a little bit of snow. At first it would be like, oh, look at that snow. Cut to 30 seconds later, people are like breaking windows in cars, shooting off their flare guns in the air.
Bliskin shows up.
Everyone has an eye patch and is wearing like a dog collar. Like they're all like.
What was the movie? This Is the End.
Yes, yeah.
With
but see, that's
Magic Mike's like the dog.
Yes, by the dog. See, it's gonna be that exact scene, but it's gonna be 5 minutes after it starts snowing.
Right, like Paris Hilton's my puppy.
Yeah, it's gonna be like I've already forgotten how to eat.
Ooh, in and out.
Exactly. Yeah, it would. But my
all the zombies and people would be like waiting in line still for in and out.
Yeah.
Like, this is really good. We're just gonna wait. Go ahead and kill people over there. I'm just gonna wait right here.
Double animal style, please.
Yeah, right. No. Hold the onions.
Yeah. So I want to ask you a question about. Right. We both got kids. I have 2 children and probably 3 or 4 others roaming around that I don't know about.
I'm guessing I have at least one of those.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have called me either.
Yeah, neither would I. I'm sure they looked me up and they're like, "Nah, he's not having any money.
Yeah, like,
I'm better off where I am on the streets."
Short sleeve shirt with a collar. No,
right.
he's not doing
He's a
well.
loser.
He sells insurance.
kids and phones and tablets.
Okay.
I'm ready to declare this a national emergency. I think that it's a full-on addiction.
Yeah, but I don't care.
You don't care?
No, because I'm going to be dead before actually matters. I'm sure that's how my parents thought about it.
Right. And now you're an alcoholic. But I mean,
What do you mean, and now?
Yeah, and now you were an alcoholic at 13. But with kids and their phones and their tablets and their devices in general, they're so reliant on it.
Yes, they are.
They can't function without it.
Nobody knows anything. Have we had this conversation?
Well, we had
before?
the conversation about looking things up on Google and becoming so. But what I mean by it is, my daughter, who's really well behaved, good kid, never does anything wrong, really, really good kid.
Of course, say that.
She's to the point where she's hiding her phone. She did this thing where she took the cover off her phone, and we make him set it outside when it's bedtime. Like, okay, your phones have to be out here and plugged in. She took off the cover of the phone and put the plug into the hole of the case, so it looked like it was a phone plugged in. And then she had her phone in her. And this is so unlike her.
What's his name?
Nice, thank you very much.
No, I know that's what it is. What is it?
She just does all these group chats.
She
with
just
her
gets
friends.
Snapchat right now.
No, she does a group chat thing. It's frustrating because you see, it's like an addiction where it's someone who can't control their behavior.
It is. It's because they've had everything at their fingertips since they were born,
and it's become part of their daily life.
It
right?
is like they know nothing else. Like where it hit me in high school, out of high school,
it hit both of us like right around
high
the
school.
time.
But the other thing I was going to say is
you didn't get electricity in Washington up until about like 1987. So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I mean, like I literally graduated right before.
Yeah,
but no, it's funny because it's changing their lives, but it's also changing yours. Like the birds and the bees turned into, I know I gotta talk about the peach and the eggplant. Like,
yeah,
I mean the conversation. It's a good joke.
The peach and the eggplant. That's good. I like that.
Moderation is good. My son is into video games. I love it, but I also have to make sure I moderate it because it's school.
Right. Exactly. It's moderation.
But if you don't moderate it, they go nuts. No, I want it now. Oh my God, just take it and shut up. So that's what it.
Well, see, it becomes an easy out. I think it's so easy just to give your kid the device and say, "Oh, at least they're leaving me alone." My frustration with it too is, besides what you had brought up about no one knows anything anymore.
Yeah.
I think the other thing is there seems to be a little bit of time travel going on too, because like you really have no idea how much time has elapsed. When you tell your kid, "Hey, listen, 30 minutes is plenty for you to be on there. You don't need to be on it anymore." It could be 3 hours later, and they're like, "Wait, you're making me get off?" It's like, no, it's been 3 hours.
That happened.
They have no idea what time it is.
That happened to my house last night. And what's funny is, but when they're like, "Oh yeah, when's school's not out for like 4 hours?" Oh my God, that's forever. Yeah. That is like, how long are we gonna be in the car? 35 minutes. Oh my God, are we there yet? Get on the iPad. It'll be over in like a blink.
Which is the only upside when we've done traveling and I'm able to throw an iPad at my kid in the back seat and it's like
knock
8
them out and then you don't have to pay for the iPad or
it's like 8 hours later and we're showing up and they were just like, "Oh, well the battery's dead." I'm like, "Oh, we're here, excellent." No, I see the benefits, but I just think it's a full addiction. So do your kids have the same problem then?
Yes, they have the same problem, but we are a lot like you, where we did enough dumb stuff when we were younger where I keep it on moderation, and my parents were pretty strict on things like that. So yeah, there are times where I crutch on it, but not very often.
Yeah.
I usually take responsibility and make them drink their beer before they get to play.
My wife has a problem with it, but the problem is she's using it while we're having sex.
Oh my
it's
God,
just
I've
really
answered
distracted.
my phone while doing that before. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I'll answer it, and it'll be one of my buddies. I think you might have called me.
I probably have,
but it was probably with your wife.
See, but she's just like looking up like random stuff. Yeah, nice. She's just looking up random stuff on the phone. She has it off to the side, and she just says, "Go ahead and continue on."
Now, do you have her phone locked down?
No.
You have anything on her phone?
No.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even in your router, which you don't even own, so never mind. Okay, you're screwed. No, you can get her phone and put like Live 360 on it, and you can regulate all that stuff.
The only thing I was able to do is it's called RPact, and all it does is limit time, so I can make it so at 7 p.m. it just shuts off everything except for like the basics, right?
Okay.
It shuts off. That's the most I've been able to really get.
One thing that my neighbors did, which was really hilarious, their 16-year-old got in trouble. So what they did is they took the SIM card out of his smartphone, put it in an old burner flip phone, and then he stopped texting because he didn't want to be like, okay, L 666 555 444 111 2223. Remember how fast it used to be?
Yes.
So he stopped texting because of that. He learned his lesson.
That's a good idea. I like that idea.
It's a really, really good idea.
The other thing I wanted to talk about is, so I don't know if you've seen, there's been a lot of videos that have leaked out lately on UFOs, and that's nothing new. There's been UFO videos for years and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But what makes this one different is not only has it been a large amount of videos, These are videos that are from the cockpits of planes that are from the military.
Whoa.
And they've been chasing where the planes are actually chasing these lights in the sky. So this is not your typical guy standing in his backyard going, look at that light over there.
This is a military jet.
Military jet who's chasing the thing. So it leaked and everyone said, oh, these are fake, these are whatever. Except for here's what's interesting. The U.S. Navy came out and said not only are these videos real, they regret that they leaked because it was during an internal investigation.
Oh, fun.
Yes, they were real. And then a prominent scientist who works for the government, and you've seen him on TV all the time. He's always on Discovery Channel or whatever. He came out and said he's changed his mind, and just in the past few years, he now believes that not only aliens are real, but they're likely visiting Earth. This is a government scientist.
Why wouldn't you think that?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Considering all this new evidence, or what you already felt before, do you believe that they exist?
Do I believe that they exist? Yeah, I do. I think that they're out there. We would be dumb and ignorant to think that they're not out there.
That we're the only people.
Yeah.
I think it's very
not even people.
Self-centered to think that we're the only ones.
Exactly. How many creatures are on this planet
that are still undiscovered? By the way,
yeah.
How many in our own
Which
oceans?
Are aliens.
Yeah.
Everything on this planet could be aliens. We could just all be something.
Yeah. Have you seen those pictures of the fish that are like 5,000 foot depth? They look like aliens
with the light bulb for like a hairpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
So my next question to you is.
Right.
Have you ever witnessed a UFO?
Yes.
So have I.
Yeah, but also I will break out the word.
I also
UFO.
went and saw the band UFO.
Unidentified flying object. I saw something in the sky that was light at night. I was like, I don't know what that is. I couldn't identify it.
Yeah.
It was
unidentifiable.
So yes, I have. Do I think that was spaceships or aliens? Nah, probably not.
You think it was just you drinking?
If they did, they were out of gas. Somebody burned their dad's hat and threw it in the air.
Yeah, we were in Mexico one time on a vacation as a kid, and it was like 1 a.m. and I saw lights that were after the donkey show. We all know that the donkey show lets out at midnight, so of course I saw lights in the sky where it was moving way faster to be a plane, and then it stopped, changed directions, and went the other way equally as fast.
Really?
And it happened.
Did it go? Dee dee doo doo doo.
See, I remember that one.
Of course, that's close.
So join us for our next podcast where Chris and Eric hum the classics.
That's right. Ready? We're gonna hum that. What's that song from those Crash Test Dummies? It's called. Wait, no, you're not humming the song. You're singing it.
Oh,
stop singing.
We'll have to pay. Remember that guy's voice in that band? He had that really deep. And there was this girl.
Yeah, once my balls dropped real far.
Okay, so basically, you believe in aliens, and you've seen what you would describe as a UFO.
Stuff I haven't recognized.
In the strict definition of it was unidentified.
Correct. Yeah, but do I think it was aliens in a ship flying around? No.
Have you ever seen a ghost or like a Bigfoot or anything? I mean, you're up there in Washington. I'm sure you saw.
I've seen a Bigfoot every day in the mirror.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. You know what big feet
couple
mean.
feet.
Yeah, that means big socks. But have you ever seen anything else that's kind of unexplainable?
Oh, God, no.
I did see a ghost one time, which I really feel was a ghost.
I don't know. There was one instance where I felt like somebody was sitting on the end of my bed to the point where I called my friend and be like, hey, what time did you leave? And he's like, I wasn't at your house last night. I'm like, but you were sitting on the bed talking to me. And he goes, no, I wasn't. I'm like, oh, shit.
He was secretly standing over you masturbating while you slept, and he just didn't want to admit it.
No, but that was the one time when I can say that I think, yeah, maybe. Other than that, no, but my wife has. She's a ghost magnet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If your wife is attracted to a ghost, is that considered cheating?
No, but I'm still leaving her because that's fucking stupid.
It is weird. You hear about that lady who like married some pirate ghost or something like that?
Didn't she divorce it too?
And then she divorced it. I hope that pirate took her for half of everything. I hope the court was like, well, ma'am, actually, you have to now donate 50% of your stuff to this pirate.
Well, let's hope it's half her booty.
Yeah. Well done.
Thank
Pause. Can you add in clapping on that part?
Can.
Thank you very much.
That was fun.
It was good. The other thing, I was flying on a business trip recently, and I was thinking of you when because
Please don't tell me you were jerking off.
Well, that's when I normally think of you. So that's when I write
on the plane.
That's also when I write bits for this podcast. It helps keep my mind clear.
But your towel's dirty.
My socks are dirty, but my mind is clean. So I do sometimes what would be described as unethical things.
You can say that.
I could say that.
You know?
What is
You
something?
wouldn't be lying.
These borderline unethical things. I'm not saying like I, kick children down the flight of stairs and steal their lunch money or anything like that.
Not since you were in high school.
Not since it's been. it's been a few years.
Yeah,
but do you have anything that you do that's borderline unethical that you kind of do it on the reg? Like you're doing it all the time
to my kids, or just,
no, just in general.
Just in general. Oh,
like those things
I speed
where
all the time.
you speed all the time. But see, I don't call speeding unethical. I call it being efficient. Efficient driving. Efficient driving.
I'm offensive. I told somebody one time I'm an offensive driver, and they're like, "Oh, great." And I'm like, "No, I don't. I'm not defensive. I don't sit back and wait for you to make the decision.
No.
I go.
Yeah.
Just because offensive means I flipped you off doesn't mean that I was offensive.
I mean, you also flip them off.
Of course.
But you're long gone and you're out of their way by the time.
Past them.
Like, I'll give you an example of this, like what I would call unethical, semi-unethical.
Okay,
or
all right.
borderline unethical.
All right.
When I fly on planes, I hate waiting. I don't like wasted time, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm there, it's like, get me on the plane. Let's go. Let's get this shit over with, right?
I'm usually hammered at the bar.
I also hate, I never check a luggage. I haven't checked luggage in probably 15 years. Okay, so I only take carry-on. Well, sometimes they run out of space, or sometimes, it's a Southwest flight, and you get on last on the plane, right? Okay. So sometimes I pretend to be blind to get on the plane first.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You really do that?
I really do.
Oh, my God.
Which is great because I like looking at people and not making eye contact like I'm blind. Like, excuse me, ma'am. I'm having a hard time.
Do you really
Can you
do that?
please?
I need to find a video camera that you can put in your short sleeve shirt with the
collars.
And oh my God, I want to videotape that so bad.
Yeah. So what you do is you go up and you play dumb. I don't travel all that often, and I know that I've heard that you let people with disabilities get on the plane first, so I can get settled. Yes, sir. Well, I have a hard time seeing. I don't see very well, and can you? Oh, well, thank you very much. And I walk slowly and I get on the plane. And as soon as I get down, I get on the plane. I start walking fast. I know exactly where I'm going. Sometimes I'll wear sunglasses, Ray Charles style.
So you don't have to?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That is the most ridiculous thing
and
I've
I do
ever
it
heard.
consistently. Now, I do this when I'm on my own or I'm traveling for business. Every once in a while, just out of habit,
But that's kind of fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, if you were with your family and it was like inconveniencing everybody else.
Sometimes I forget, and just instinctively I go and do it when we're flying somewhere as a family.
Oh, really?
And then I have to turn and look at my wife and get the very disapproving, like, what did you just do? On my most recent trip, let me tell you about the New York trip.
Oh, good God.
My youngest daughter, Josephine, we flew the red-eye flight, and so she was very, very tired.
Yes.
I wanted to get on the plane. It was a packed flight. Packed flight. We were going to run out of space for our luggage, and they were even announcing, if you run out of space, we're going to automatically check your luggage. And all stuff. I said, bullshit, because I don't check luggage. So I went to the front. She was kind of sleepy, half out of it. It's like midnight that we're flying.
Okay.
And I went up to the front and I said, I have a special needs child, because she looked very sleepy. And I said, so we would like to board first. And they said, okay. And they gave us a little pass to board first. And then I turned and looked at my wife, and I said, she just gave me that look of, did you just claim our daughter was a special needs child? And I said, yes, I did. I said, but we're getting on the plane first.
What did she say?
She was okay with it only because she's accepted who I am, but she was not happy.
There's two things that happen in this world. One is there's lots of dumb people, and that's the reason that there's rules and laws.
Yes.
Two, there's lots of people like you.
Yes, lots of them.
That take advantage of the system because of those laws and rules, and then they make more laws and rules to make up for the laws and rules that don't have the right laws and rules. And then we're effed.
Yeah.
So, first off, congratulations on doing that.
Thank you very much.
Smart.
Yes.
And second,
you know that you're going to try it at least once.
I won't try that. I couldn't do that.
Will you not try it on ethical grounds, or will you not try it because you don't think you can pull it off?
On my own, I would do it. With my family, I couldn't because my wife would stab me.
Yeah.
And
your wife's a little bit more stabby than my wife would be.
She very is. Yeah. She's very more Catholic.
She was voted most likely to stab someone in high school.
She was.
Yes.
You know what? She was.
And she followed through. She
was
didn't know that.
from
They
Montana.
they didn't know this at the time, but she's had multiple stabbings.
She
Yes.
has?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So do you do anything like that?
No, I don't think there's anything I do like that.
The other thing, I don't stop at the lights when you get on a freeway.
Yes.
The lights that try and control me by the traffic.
Entering.
No, I don't stop at those.
If there's not a cop, I usually don't either.
Yeah, there's never a cop behind you on that thing, so I just go.
Yeah, but
because I don't view that as a safety thing. That's not a red light. Like I would never run a red light because I think that's unsafe,
but that's
right?
still
I don't want to.
Technically a red light.
But it's not a red light that's controlling safety. It's a red light that's trying to control me from getting to where I'm going.
Well, no, that's all red lights for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all hearsay.
Yeah.
Is that even a word? How does that work?
You're using it wrong, but I love you for trying. No, but it's all it is trying to stop me. And I'm like, listen, I got momentum. By the way, I look at it as it uses more gas. It uses more gas, right?
Does, yeah.
I got momentum going. I'm going up that ramp. It's go time. You want to stop and wait at that light? That's you. That's a you problem.
You have an electric car now. It's only electricity.
Yeah. I now watch the gauge on my electric car more than I ever did with gas.
Really?
I'm like obsessed with the mileage.
Trying to
on
get
my
like
car.
60 to 70. I was getting like 95 on the way here because I used half electric the most of the way.
Yeah. I'm obsessed over it. But no, I don't like waiting, so I run the light.
I can't think of anything. I mean, besides stealing all of my employers blind.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean, you take pens and paper from work, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, and Post-its and,
But I think at this point, an employer's almost got to build that into their expenses.
Yeah.
Like, that I don't think I've bought a ream of computer paper for my at-home printer like in 10 years.
Yeah, I haven't spent a long
It's
time
like, I carry a backpack into the office, and I carry a backpack when I leave, and there might be half a ream of computer paper in there when I need some.
Still the same backpack.
Yeah. It's still the same. Nothing has changed. All right, well, I just want to check in with it.
I can't think of anything, mostly because of my wife. I'd be dead.
Yeah. And I worry about the example I'm setting. I mean, I did use my youngest child as a special needs child.
I see. Now I couldn't do that at all. I would have fun with something
else. I had fun doing that, though. I had a lot of fun because the funnest part was my oldest daughter, Audrey, who is just as mischievous as me, thought it was hilarious. Really? And she was in 100%. Did
you warn her?
Yes. She knew it was coming. My wife did. My wife was a little mortified. My daughter was even trying to play along, going, Josephine, this way, honey. This way, dear. Like she's like guiding her in.
She's your wingman.
Keep your head down, little young lady. Like she was really trying to like act like she has problems and stuff like that. I hope my daughter doesn't grow up realizing that her dad used her as a special needs child.
Yeah, right? Oh my God, that's so funny.
Why did you never use our other daughter?
I'd have fun on my own and walk up and be like I have IBS. They'd be like, "What's that mean?" Like, I need to sit by the bathroom, and I need to make sure that I have irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah. And my Evelyn's cousin, she used that at Disneyland, and we used to go in all the handicap rides, and we'd go on super fast. And they never questioned it. Now they don't offer them anymore.
They don't. Yeah.
You have IBS, you're not allowed. You're
just do you remember when you worked at the Grove near
in Annis Lime?
In Annis Lime, mm-hmm. I used to pull into the Grove parking lot and say that I was headed for the Amtrak train, so that they would let me go through, and then I would turn right instead of left, and I'd park at Angel Stadium and go park for free at the Angels game.
I've done that before.
I did that for about 2 years before they caught on. 2
I've
years of not paying for parking.
I've done that for a long time because I used to work at the Grove.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, well, if that's considered unethical,
it technically is unethical. I did not pay for something that was supposed to be paid for.
Okay.
But I viewed it as I found a loophole, and I'm going to exploit that loophole till you close it. All right, well, here's one thing I did warn you about.
Okay, what'd you warn me about?
Chris, I have IBS, and I need to sit by the bathroom.
Okay, well, we are by the bathroom.
Okay,
oh,
excellent.
wait, sorry. No,
no, I already went in my pants. Okay, here's another thing that I was discussing with my wife the other night, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it. There's a million channels on TV. There's a million. You got Netflix. You got Amazon. There's almost so many choices that it's a bad thing in a way, almost. Right?
Oh yeah, overstimulated.
Let's say that they came to you and they say every channel on TV is gonna disappear except for these 5 channels. Okay. And these are your keepers. These are the ones where it's like, Chris, you better pick something good because this is it. Do you have like a 5-channel go-to lineup, which is like, okay, I can eliminate everything except for these channels?
Number 1 would be Discovery Channel. I cannot go anywhere without Discovery Channel.
You like Discovery?
I love Discovery Channel. It has a lot of my old shows. Now, do I get all the old shows also?
I would say you get the catalog of. Okay. I would think that would be a fair thing.
All right, then I would have to go HBO also.
Ooh, because you want some of the old series and shows.
Yeah, because the Boardwalk Empire was great. Band of Brothers was amazing. Those 2 definitely on there. ESPN probably just to get my sports fix. I can get it all from one spot. Can we pick any, or does it have to be from now?
No, at any time.
Can it be any era?
Yeah.
MTV back in the late 80s, early 90s.
You know what? You just convinced me. I just changed mine. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Played music videos.
Back when they played music videos. 100%.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
Even when they dabbled on Real World, but it was late at night.
Even the early days of VH1, where VH1 played a ton of music.
I went to VH1.
Remember pop-up videos?
Oh, yeah.
Pop-up
videos were amazing.
Pop-up videos.
Yeah, but then there was like Fuse, and then there was the
Fuse is great when they first started.
There was a box, or not the box, but something along those lines. The Cube or something. Those are 4.
Okay. I mean, so I got...
And I would have to... I know the other one.
Okay, what's the other one?
Disney.
But that's for the kids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is it just for me?
This
or
is
my
you,
family?
buddy. This is your keepers, man.
Oh, then... oh, God. I'd have to... Do I not get any other entertainment at all?
These are the only channels that come in.
Now, do I still have internet?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't
But you
need
can't
porn.
watch internet TV.
Okay, but I don't need porn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Porn. You don't need to pick a porn. We have access to porn.
That's kind of where I was leaning.
I'm not a monster. I would never. I would never take away porn. By the way, if that was the case, all 5 of mine would be porn. But Eric, you only need one. No, all 4, all 5.
You're like, Skinamax isn't real. It is where I live.
Yes, it is. It's
right,
real enough
ahead
to
and
me.
I'll think about my last one.
So I would pick TCM. I'm a big classic
you
movie
are,
fan,
yeah.
and
That makes
it's
sense.
also something me and the wife enjoy. Of course, I think you're right. ESPN. You got to at least have a sports fix.
And you get it all there.
I would pick maybe like FX only because I would want the Simpsons reruns and then the shows that they run on FX.
Yeah, because they have Sons of Anarchy, Mayans.
Right. I would do HBO. I agree with you because I think their back catalog is amazing.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to think of something else, but you hit it on the head. If I can get MTV from the 80s and 90s, sign me up.
Does Netflix count?
Good question. Now, Netflix, you wouldn't be able to watch the movies, only Netflix originals.
Then I would take Netflix because you have Stranger Things, you have the incredible Kimmy Schmidt.
Unbreakable Kimmy
Schmidt.
By the way, a show that you had recommended to me and I started watching with Monique, Dead to Me with Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
We're only watched 2 episodes.
Is it Dead to Me? Okay.
You recommended that, and we actually started watching it.
It's good.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, no.
Christina Applegate's amazing. She's had a very underrated, long career.
Yeah,
She's been around since the 80s.
Yeah, she has. She's been around.
I had such the hots for her on Married with Children.
God. Her and her brother. Oh, God.
David Faustino.
Oh, yeah. Ted Bundy.
Bundy was the killer.
One.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The other one I wanted to ask you about so there was this story that I saw that it kind of struck me. There was this woman who was arrested on a DUI, which that's not the main part of the story. The interesting part of the story
her
is
already, though.
Her daughter was recording her on video. The daughter was so mad that the mom was in the car and driving drunk. The daughter whipped out the phone, recorded her on video being drunk and driving, called 911, and then sent the video to the police and said exactly where her mother was so that they would come and pull her mother over.
Wow.
The woman's 31, has 4 kids ranging from 12 to I think 6.
32.
Right. And apparently it was like her 11-year-old or whatever that decided they were all pissed off and called the cops. So is this daughter a hero or is she a fucking narc that should get kicked out of the house?
Well, in that house, she'd probably be the latter.
Yeah. I have a feeling she's going to get her beat.
But she might also have the other 3 kids behind her. I don't think it was necessarily the right thing to do. I think there would have been somebody else to call and hit him up and be like, Uncle Joe, come over here and kick her ass.
Yeah, maybe instead of but you can't expect a kid to make that distinction of well, I don't want mom to go. But maybe if the mom's that bad, by the way, if your wife was driving drunk so often that the kids not only recognized that she was drunk, but she was sloppy drunk, I would say if you need to call the cops on mom, call the cops because that's better than you being
especially
in
if the
crash.
kids are hurt. Yeah,
right.
The kids are hurt. So yeah, she'd probably get beat up.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right. In that family, she won't be viewed as a hero.
She won't be. You sent your mom to prison.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
But they're all in foster homes now. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that
every single one of her are in foster homes.
Alrighty.
All right,
well, I think I'm ready for a little SMRT.
I am too smart. SMRT. I mean SMART.
All right, what do you got?
Alrighty, it's our story of dumb people doing dumb things. I have
This is basically just Eric's diary.
Yeah, but SMRT is a much better name. I got this story of a couple. A couple gets arrested.
Couple of what?
Couple people.
Oh, okay.
Couple of people. That means couple usually refers to 2 people.
No, I got that, but you said couple, and I was a couple of what? We didn't talk about aliens.
Well, we were talking about aliens earlier. Yeah,
a couple of TV channels I picked earlier.
Could be.
I mean,
way to make me narrow it down.
I was just making sure that the people listening knew that.
Okay.
Both of them.
Okay, all 2 of you out there. Okay, so
that's a couple.
Yes. Hey, look at that. A couple of people were arrested and handcuffed and put into the back of a cop car. What did they do next? They had sex in the back of the cop car. Wait till I show you the picture of this woman. Oh, my goodness. Okay. It says...
No, don't tell me a picture of it.
Okay. I want you to guess which state. I give you
Florida.
one guess. Oh, my God, you got it right. While under arrest in the rear seat of a police car on September 16th, a handcuffed Florida couple removed their clothes, which is difficult when you're handcuffed.
I mean, especially if they're yoga pants.
Right. Have you ever tried to get wet leather leggings off a woman who's kicking? It's damn near impossible.
Yeah, like a dozen times.
An encounter that eventually was interrupted when the sheriff's deputy had to open the door to stop them, said the rest report. They were went through field sobriety test and failed, which is why they were handcuffed. And when the cop put them in the back of the vehicle, they said screw it and proceeded to screwing themselves.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of fun. Is that the same lady that got her kids pull them over?
It's a double SMRT story. There's a picture of the woman.
Oh my! Ooh,
she has a lot of scratches and cuts on her face.
Meth.
She's had a life. Yeah, she's had some life.
Jeez.
But
can
you
kudos.
Not wait? Yeah, I mean, you can't wait, huh? Right at that moment, the mood strikes you.
And that's a story.
Oh my
You
goodness.
would do it if you were 22.
Yeah, I guess
22.
I would.
Your girl was in there, but looked better than that one.
Yeah, she's no bueno.
No, but then again, it could have been a different.
I have a feeling that there is some major intoxications that is.
Okay, now you've been in the back of a cop car before.
Many times.
It's very, very hard plastic.
It's a very hard. It's like a shell. It's a mold. That's all one mold. There's not like pieces.
Exactly.
It's like one mold.
And there's a hole in the back for your hands because your handcuffs are behind your back.
Yes, and they also have sometimes little loops if they need to link the handcuffs into the seat to keep you there.
So they have all of that back there. It's already hard to have sex in the back of a car.
Like a nice plush car with good thing. It's very difficult. Now put handcuffs on
behind their back,
and you have to remove your clothes and get it on the cop car.
They should have been on America's Got Talent.
Honestly, like an American Ninja Warrior.
I mean, seriously, that one probably better. America's Got something, herpes or something.
America's Got herpes. All right, the next SMRT story I have for you. I'm going to call this. I'm going to go out on a limb. I know we still have a few months left in the season here.
Okay.
In the year. I'm going to go ahead and call this the headline of the year. This is a quote.
Oh, good God.
Farmers are upset at semen explosion.
Continue.
Oh, I don't think the story needs to be read. Farmers, so if you see the picture, this building completely blew up.
Oh,
okay.
Whoa.
Farmers in Australia are having a hard time of it after vats of bull semen have been destroyed in an explosion.
What?
Around 1,000 cryogenic cylinders exploded, splattering their contents. Love that word. Love that phrase.
Contents.
Splattering the contents. That's what I'm going to tell my wife tonight. Honey, let's go in the bedroom and I'm going to splatter my contents. Throughout the building in Victoria, Australia. So bull semen is actually extremely expensive. It's one of the most expensive per ounce. Yeah. Each cylinder at the services was worth between $500 and $1,000 for 4 ounces.
Geez, that's better than gold.
Yeah. He said the liquid inside the cylinders is rapidly expanding. That's another phrase I'm going to use tonight. I'm going to say, honey, I'm going to rapidly expand and enter my splattering contents all over you. He said the cylinders are rapidly expanding, and essentially the lids of the cryogenic cylinders were popping off, and we don't know how a fire got started, but it led to an explosion.
They heard faint noises in the background.
Going, oh!
Help me out! I want to get out of here! Help me out! Where's that? This is bullshit!
Bull. No, it's bull semen, not bullshit.
Bull semen, yeah. Well, came from the same area.
And if you see the pictures, which I know you can't because you don't have eyeballs that can see through microphones or speakers, this building is like leveled like a full-on bomb went off. And like you said, I didn't know bull semen was flammable. I'm never going to light a lighter near a bull's cock ever again.
I'm never going to take it on a plane.
Yeah. I mean, I think the FAA should step in and say no bull semen allowed on planes.
Do you think that's what the old aftershock booze used to be?
Just bull semen.
Bull semen, just frozen.
By the way, I think we should start a punk band.
Bull semen?
Bull semen.
I don't know. I feel like that's more of a hip hop band.
Yeah, bull semen.
Bull semen.
What about just splattering contents? That's the name of our first album.
Splattering content. I like that. I like that.
Honey,
one.
I'm
gonna splatter content all over your face.
I'm expanding. My tube is expanding, and I'm gonna splatter my contents.
That sounds like you're brushing your teeth.
Ah, yes. Excellent. You're a good man.
That was fun.
All right. Well, that is the end of everything I have to say.
Yeah, we're done. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Go to thisisfunner.com. Check out the other podcast I did with my wife that I have not recorded yet this week. So that'll hopefully
listen
be done.
to it in the future.
Yeah. My son's Aiden's Arcade Academy is launching very soon. Eric's got a couple books he used to, I think, plagiarize from people. What is it about?
It's called The Holy Bible. I wrote it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Josiah. What's your name? Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus
yes.
is your name. Well, yeah, no. But go there and check it out. There's a bunch of stuff up there. Also, look out for Funner Family coming your way, hopefully very soon.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
Rapidly expanding.
I hope so.
Your tubes are rapidly expanding, and you're going to splatter content all over the airwaves.
All right. You have anything?
That's it. I have nothing.
All right.
I have nothing. I feel nothing, and I am nothing. Goodbye, everybody.
Catch you later.
monetizing digital services since 2004, boosting the entertainment industry by making digital content accessible for everyone. AWG, where innovation meets monetization.